Alright, so this is sprint number 8. And by the way, sorry, I totally didn't even read the comment about you wanting a video for sprint number 7 since I didn't bring it in. I literally just read it before I started doing this. So, yeah. But from sprint 6, I didn't have the file working and I finally do. It's really messy and I know it's not how it should be. Um, but this is how I have it working and I really don't want to go and mess it up, so I'm just leaving it. But it reads what wave, like it, before it goes into the brackets, it reads what wave number it is, so you can change the wave numbers all you want, and it will be fine. Only thing I have to do is make a default wave parameter, so then if you skip one, then it will go and just put the default numbers in. But that's what this is right here, and it's really big and gross, and just looking at it, I don't like it, but it's staying because it took me forever to figure it out. Um, and then I now have, I guess I can start it. Sorry. I have an AI now, and it just goes back and forth. I didn't really care about doing the diagonal because I wanted to make sure that I had it working. And it works. So this is the input AI. It's like the input keyboard for the strategy, but this is specifically for AI. And then there's the regeneration for the mushrooms. And then I'll go and keep playing. Oh, I forgot to bring it up. I'm sorry here. Hold on a second. Here we go. And then for the input AI, I have it destined for left, so whatever direction it goes, it starts playing that function within the update. So if it's going right, it's going to go and do, if it's going left, it's going to do the left function for the ship, and then if it's going right, it's doing the right function. And then after so long using the alarms, I have it changing from left to right or none, so then it can be a little bit different. So that's what this is right now. And then if I go and click 1, then I'm able to control, and it deletes everything and brings it in here. And then I can go and destroy stuff, and it shows the points. The points I don't have fully done right now correctly, and then still there's some problems with the Centipede. And then I brought this back. So with my glyphs, I don't have a glyph factory because I want to make sure that the glyphs are working at first. And this is the sprite sheet. A lot of this should be really close to how it was when you're showing us. The same thing with the glyphs. And then I have a text manager. Basically all the text manager does is controls when the score gets updated and switches position of the text, which is how I'm doing it, because then in the HUD, whenever there's a new player, because I have 2 players and I spend a lot of time doing it, and I don't know why, because it's not a required thing, and I thought it was, but it goes between the correct position to change basically the cursor of like where you want to print these glyphs. But the glyphs are stacking on top of each other, so it ends up being really big. Which if I have time, I'll go and work on a factory, but it's this time now, so I don't really want to implement too much things that are new. Right now, I'm still getting an error for things. The glyphs don't get in the right position. So if I go and do, okay, so right now it's working, but if I go to 2 players, I don't think it works. Because I'm switching something off wrong. Yeah, the current player score is matching it. No, it's not actually. So there is something wrong because it's saying that it's something different. So yeah, I have to work on that too. For my game controller, by default it sets it with the AI. Then I have it override if I have players that need to play. Reason being is because if I have space, you go to new player scene, which is right now this is first scene. Player scene is what would actually be the real player. The first scene would be the attraction mode, which I actually have a different game object for it. And right now it's literally the exact same thing as game object, the game controller, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't have space, so then you can't go and do it again. But I'm not deleting the pointer instances right for my spawners. So let's see. But yeah, basically I'm trying to figure out how to delete the spawners correctly. I know that's not right, or this isn't right. But yeah, so that's what it is right now. I'm not doing the sound manager because I have to finish working on this stuff, and there's still some problems with the Centipede itself. So I need to work on that stuff, and then if I have time, I might just do things line by line and see if I can do it. But if not, I'm basically where I'm at right now, and then working on the score and trying to get that to work as well as I can. And I think that's everything.